Good. I'm about to go over the market structure playlist once again. 2025 version, new and updated version. It's been about a year now, almost. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start with the basics of market structure as a whole, and then I'm going to break down each part of it in the next videos, one by one, step by step. But overall, when you look at the market, it can only move in three directions: up, uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. It can also move sideways, not really going anywhere, just stuck side to side. And lastly, the market can also move down, downtrend, lower lows and lower highs. So when we're talking about uptrends, we're going to be talking about higher highs and higher lows, right? The market is making a high, a low, and then a higher high, because this high that we're making is higher than the previous high. So by definition, this is a higher high. Boom, price comes back down and we make a higher low, because this low that we're making is higher than this previous low. Boom, higher high, higher low. And essentially that is an uptrend. If you see that in the market, we are going up. Prime example, if you look right here in the market, this is NAS 100. You see that price is making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. What's next? Possibly a higher low. So we need that. We need that. Even if price goes a little bit lower, this low would still be higher than that low on a higher time frame. So if price wanted to keep going, that's possible. That's more advanced. I'm not gonna go too crazy right now, but yeah, that's it. This right here, uptrend. You zoom out even more, you look at the whole thing, more clarity. Actually, start here. Boom, high, low, boom, higher high, or higher low, boom, higher high, high, low, higher high, higher low, and we just keep going. That's the NASDAQ. That's an uptrend. And then for downtrend, or sideways, the market just essentially moves side to side. It's not really going anywhere. A prime example of that is right here. The market is not really doing much. Side to side, stuck. So that's called consolidation as well. People also say that it's choppy behavior. It's not really moving anywhere. You can draw a box around it. Some people like to draw boxes around that area of consolidation. Or another word for consolidation is liquidity. Liquidity. It's liquid money. It's what the big players use to essentially move the market in their direction. And we'll come back to this because this is important. You need to understand that. So that sideways movement is very important. And last but not least, the next direction that price moves is down, right? Low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and price continues to do that. That is called a downtrend right there. Boom. Prime example of that. Very clear. Price is making lows or lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, slightly even. And I specifically remember taking these trades right here at this area. Prime place to take a sell, especially in a downtrend. Once price is downtrending, you want to take sells. And lower low, lower high, lower low. Even though this high was higher than this previous high, we did technically, switch from a downtrend to an uptrend temporarily. But because this high or this lower high is still lower than this one, technically we're still going down. We're still going down unless we break above these highs. So until price decides to climb up and break above these highs, it's still selling. It's still selling. And that did not happen. Price reacted off similar levels of liquidity and then continued to drop. So that's a downtrend. I know I kind of got a little bit advanced there, but don't worry, I'm going to break all that down in the next few videos as well. Let's delete all this. So that's essentially how the market is moving. 3 directions: up, sideways, and down. And you can make money in all 3 of those directions. Doesn't matter. There's no limiting beliefs here. You can make money when it goes up, when it goes down, when it goes sideways. Me personally, I like to stick to the trend. If the market is overall going up, since before a lot of people were born just up, I'm going to stick to the upward direction. Yes, you can make money when the market drops and, do that. And many people do. And they are very successful in that aspect. And I've done it. I'm not against it either. I would just need overwhelming evidence to, pull the trigger on that. But preferably, I'm going to be in the buys. And as we see here on the NAS, we are coming into a buy zone. So come back to this video in a few months and see what happens. Right here, somewhere in here.